how I made my move to the Philippines. Did I do right? Did I do wrong? Did I do it correctly? I don't know. The best thing to do is leave me a comment and tell me how you did it or how you would do it. Do you think I did it wrong, or do you think I did it correctly? Anyway, from a previous vlog or previous vlogs I've made, you know that I come from the UK. My wife died in 2018, early 2018, and late 2019 I come to the Philippines for 2 weeks. I went to Angeles. The reason is I knew nobody, and I knew if I went to Angeles there'd be plenty of foreigners there. Okay, the man on his motorbike coming there. So I went to Angeles, I met two fantastic guys, showed me around, showed me what goes on, and I met a lovely girl. I won't say her name because I don't want to cause her any embarrassment, but for the 2 weeks I was there, I met this lovely girl. I met her, she actually worked in the cinema in Angeles City in the big mall. I can't remember what the name of the mall is. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, this lovely girl, with her for 2 weeks, she showed me around. I went home. It was coming up on Christmas. We kept in touch. Then that's it, the pandemic hit. We kept in touch. We says we was going to meet each other again, but in the end I think she got fed up, because after almost 2 years in the pandemic, it couldn't go on anymore. Everybody was giving up. We never thought there was going to be an end to it. She met a new boyfriend. She come from Davao City. So obviously when the pandemic hit, she had to go home. So she met a new boyfriend. I never heard from her again, but she was really lovely girl. She really was. Anyway, so I went online and I went on Dating Asia because I was bored. I was lonely. Living on your own in a pandemic, it's not easy, as some of you will know, obviously. So I went on this. I went on a few sites actually, but I went on this site. I met my wife now. I met a few others before that. We never ever met in real person, in real life. But me and Litz, we got on. She never ever wanted any money. She still doesn't ask for any now, which I think I've got a good one there. Anyway, at the end of the pandemic, I think was come towards the end of 2021. I can't quite remember, but I do remember we had to have a PCR test, which was the thing that goes up your nose and the thing that goes in the back of your throat, almost chokes you to death. But anyway, I passed that, and then I come to the Philippines. I was here for 3 months. I must admit, the culture clash was unbelievable. So I come here to meet my girlfriend, and I thought I'll stop here for 3 months. So I got a return ticket, Cathay Pacific, stopped in Hong Kong for an hour, flew straight here, met her in Mactan. She picked me up, she had her own car, and we went to Cebu City. Stopped there for a few weeks. The culture clash was unbelievable. I mean, she could speak good English because she had a job. She was actually working in a pharmacy as a trained pharmacist. So we went a few places. I started scouting what was going on as well with the prices. The prices are really cheap here. Even now, I mean, I didn't care really if she had kids or not, because I could afford to keep her here, but she's got no kids, she can't have children. In the UK, my wife, she had 3 kids when I met her. My 3 stepkids, who I love dearly. And I've got my own daughter, who I love dearly. And she's, as I said in the previous vlog, she's next week she has a baby, a little boy. I can't wait to see him. As I said, I'm going home next year to see him. Anyway, here for the 3 months, and I was sussing everything out, seeing what was going on. We had a culture clash, but we started to get on. slowly we started to get on, and I thought to myself, I've got to give this a chance. You can't just throw it away just because you don't get on, you know. So, and I was just as much to blame. So after the 3 months, I went home and we started talking on WhatsApp, talking about what we wanted. And anyway, I said to her, okay, I'll come back again, and next time I'll come back for 6 months. Anyway, I'll come here for 6 months, and we did a lot of things. I mean, we went to Bohol, we travelled the whole of Bohol, we took the car over. We went to every town, literally went around the whole island. I've got some friends who I made a friend in Cebu City called Mark. He's a great bloke. We did an interview with him a couple of weeks ago. We stopped down where he lives in Panglao, Alona Beach, and we all had a good time. His girlfriend's wonderful, Del, and we stopped there. We come back, and then we rented a condo in Cebu City. It was only there for a month. It cost it was 21,000 for the month. It was it was called Strawberry Residences, not far from Landers, where we go shopping now. We shop in Landers and S&R. We got cards for both because we like to compare, because some things are in Landers that you can't get in S&R. So that's why we do it. Anyway, we went to Oslo, we did swimming with the whales, we went to Bantayan, Malapascua, we did all of it. And after 6 months here, I thought, okay, I'm liking this. So I decided then I was going to sell up. So I said to Tiafala, I says, I'm going home for 6 months, I've got work to do on the house, and then I'll be back as soon as I've sold the house. Anyway, I had a nice car, nice Ford Mondeo, 2 years old. Got back home and I started work on the house, which I did it all on my own. I didn't want to hire anybody because I'm a tight ass, and I did it all myself. I repainted it inside and out. I rented the portable scaffolding which I could move around the house, and it took me 6 months to do it up. I put it on sale on the market, and I come back to the Philippines. I'd already sorted myself a solicitor, done all the paperwork for whoever had bought it. But before I come back, I sold everything, absolutely everything at the house. The sofa, the bed. The bed went because it was a super queen. The sofa was all leather. The television I'll give away to my sister. I didn't make any money. In fact, I lost a lot for the price I paid for it originally. I didn't care. I just wanted to get rid of everything so I could move. So I completely emptied the house out. Anything that I knew people wouldn't buy, I took down to the local rubbish tip and literally threw in the tip. There was a lot of people that says, oh, I'll have that, I'll have that. I said, yeah, just take it. There was all my electronic work tools, which I'll give away to other engineers. They was very thankful for that. And the truth of it is, I could not afford to live in the UK. I've got some savings, but if I met another woman and I didn't sell my house, it wouldn't last 5 minutes. And that's the truth. And people are now leaving the UK in droves because of the same reason. I mean, everything's gone right up. If you look at a litre of petrol here is 53 pesos for a litre. That's 80 pence in the UK pound. A litre of petrol in the UK is probably double that now. Cigarettes, 200 pesos for a box of 20. What are they now in the UK? £15, £16. I mean, 210 pesos is what, £3 or $3.50. It's just so ridiculous, the prices. Electricity, they say electricity is expensive here. It's not. Compared to the UK, it's a third cheaper. I mean, I know that might be expensive but a lot of people have only got a light, literally a light bulb in the house. I mean, my wife's sister, she's got a house, she's got 2 light bulbs, and her electric bill is 60 pesos a month, which is nothing. We look after her friend's house. She's got a friend house who lives next to us. We look after it, and we turn on the lights every night, so it's got some sort of a security. And the bill for that is 80 pesos a month, and that's having 4 lights on all the way around the house. Anyway, folks, so like I said, leave a comment. Tell me if you think I did it right. I think I did, because I didn't move over, as that's an added point. If you think you can just come over here, sell everything and come over to a new country you've never ever been to before, I defy anybody to do that. I really do. I mean, it can be done, but there's not many people who can do it, and that's the truth. They really can't, because to move to a new country without knowing anything, I mean, that's another thing as well. They tell you everybody speaks English. That is a lie. If you go to the city, I'd say a good 40% of people speak English, but if you come to the province where we live, I'd say 2-3% speak English, and most of them are children. Children are taught English mandatory in schools, and they do speak very good English, I must admit. If I want to talk to somebody and the mum's there or the dad, I talk through the kids and the kids translate it for me, even though their English is not excellent. I mean, I'm talking about 6, 7, 10-year-olds here. But yeah, not everybody speaks English, so beware of that. And if you're going to move to the province like I do, the reason I moved to the province, another reason, is because I was a city boy all of my life, and now I just want the quiet life, and this is what I've got. I mean, we're up now in the jungle road. Look at this, it's beautiful. Look at that, I've got a view of the sea, view of, I don't know whether you can see it over there, I'll lift the camera up, but a view of Negros Island. And if you look over that way, that's Bantayan. It's beautiful, and that's what I like. It's nice and quiet. Yeah, you got your cockerels, a few dogs in the night, but the cockerels shut up at 6 o'clock when it goes dark. Usually I can't hear no dogs anyway. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget to subscribe and like it, and share it if you can. Have a good one. See you soon.